welcome back to my channel, Barbells and Beauty. I'm Rhonda. This is my YouTube channel. I think you probably figured that one out, didn't you? I hope so. I think all of you are pretty smart. Anyway, if you have any desire, please hit that subscribe button down there. I would sure love to have more subscribers. I see I have several new subscribers. I just want to say welcome. I love you all to death. Tell your friends to subscribe because when I hit 50 subscribers, I am planning on doing a small giveaway. So keep that in mind, everybody. Now today, I'm going to be focusing just a little bit on different stuff than I usually do. Usually I either talk about my new makeup or a technique that I've learned. Well, I haven't really done too many of those, but I'm going to be doing more of them in the new year or stuff like that. But today I'm going to be talking about my goals for 2017. Now I've stopped making New Year's resolutions. Why? Doesn't everybody break their resolutions? Pretty much. So I make goals for myself, and then with my goals I also have a certain amount of plans on how to obtain my goals. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the plans and blah 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 because you guys would all be just bored to death probably, but I am going to talk about some of my goals. Now one goal I have for my fitness, because I'm going to really focus on my fitness this year. I've let myself go, I've gained a bunch of weight, and that's not healthy for me. And as a nurse, I see it every day. I mean, I literally see it every day I go to work. People who've just kind of let themselves go, and then when they get into their 70s, they're spending as much time in the hospital as they are at home. How sad is that? Or they're living in a nursing home at 75 because they can't take care of themselves. How sad is that? I don't want to be that person, so I've got some goals. My first goal is for the first 2 weeks of January, I'm going to go to CrossFit at least 2 times a week, and I'm going to work out 1 time a week at home. That's 3 days a week. It's really not that much, but it's a great break-in period for me because the month of December, I just kind of slacked off. It turned into a little bit of a shit show. I was sick and I didn't feel good. I had a really bad cold, one of those colds where you walk 6 steps and you have to blow your nose because it's running. Well, there was no way I could do CrossFit with, you know, stopping every 30 seconds to blow my nose or sneeze or cough my lungs out. So between that and then I just kind of got out of the habit and it got cold and I was lazy and it was the holidays. I just kind of didn't go. Gonna get back into it. So 2 weeks, workout, 3 days a week. I'm also going to get back into tracking my calories, and I personally like to track the amount of protein that I take in because I'm trying to build muscle, and I have found that for me, if I eat a certain amount of protein, I can actually eat a little bit more food, meaning more calories, and still lose weight if I just make sure I get enough protein. Now with that, I'm also going to start eating more fruits and vegetables because, again, been slacking off. Yeah, I mean, no one brings the nurses at the nurses station at the hospital a veggie tray. It's chocolate-covered pretzels and snack mix and other chocolates and candies and, you know, everything like that to say thank you for taking care of our loved ones or thank you for the working relationship we have with this group or that group. And, you know, It's never a veggie tray, it's never a protein shake, you know, it's nothing really healthy for you. And when you're ending up working Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, you pretty much eat your way through those 12-hour shifts. So, yeah. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Yeah. So, back to tracking my calories and my protein. So those are the first 2 goals that I have. My third goal is I'm going to run a mile without stopping. I can't do that right now. I used to be able to. Granted, I was running about as slow as a turtle running through molasses in January, but I was running and I could do it without having to stop to walk. I can't do that now. Now I can walk for 5 miles and not bother me a bit. But I can't run more than a quarter mile without feeling like my heart's going to explode. So that's something I'm going to be working on this year. I want to deadlift 300 pounds. And I know a lot of you are probably out there going, oh my gosh. but that's a goal that I have. I'm one of those little Russian peasant lady kind of people. I'm built like a little Russian peasant lady. I'm never going to be super skinny, never going to be teeny tiny. I'm short. I'm only 5'2", but I'm built very husky, and I have just come to accept that that's my body. And you know what? I'm strong for a woman, and I want to build on that, and I want to be super strong for a woman. And so one of my goals is to deadlift 300 pounds. I'd like to get my squat back over 250 pounds. I've never got it quite that high. I've had it over 200 pounds, but never 250. That's another goal that I have. Another goal I have is I want to do a pull-up. I have never, ever, not even when I was a youngster, been able to really do a full-on pull-up. I could do some chin-ups. They're just a hint bit easier, but I never could quite get my chin up all the way over the bar. I could get to, you know, where I was about to here, but I never could get it over here. I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to do a pull-up. Even if it's December 31st, 2017 at 11:59, I'm going to do a pull-up. I've got to work on it. So, those are a few of my fitness goals. Now, I've got just a couple beauty goals. One is I'm going to kind of start really focusing in and narrowing down my holy grail of foundation. Now, I know that all these beauty companies are going to keep pulling out more and more foundations. I'm going to be a little more picky, you know, about I'm going to try this one, I'm going to try that one, and some of the others, maybe not. Because so often beauty companies don't have a very wide range of shades. They kind of focus on that middle range, and granted, I know probably 80% of people are buying that middle range, but the 10% of us that are piece of paper white, and the 10% of us and that are like milk chocolate and dark chocolate, we kind of get left out, and that sucks. Beauty companies need to realize that there's some of us that are my skin pale and even paler. I've got one of my daughters that's even paler than me. Good Lord, she'd never be able to wear foundation. And there's people out there who have the most gorgeous dark chocolate skin, and I bet they can't find foundation either, which sucks. It just sucks. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little more picky about my foundations. And in the same vein, I'm going to be a little more picky about my eyeshadow palettes. This year I did kind of, well, sorry, it's 2017. Last year, I went a little bit hog wild and I bought a lot of makeup. In 2016, I kind of went just a little bit hog wild. I had a little extra money floating around and I used a lot of it to buy makeup. Hey, all good, right? We all love makeup. But sadly, I had a few palettes that I bought that were just a little on the disappointing side. So I'm just going to be just a little bit more picky about what I spend my money on. I kind of would like to save up for a new rowing machine. Yeah, I know. I've got a real cheap rowing machine, but I'd like to save my money up and get a really good rowing machine. And so I think a little of the money that I spend on makeup, I'm going to start funneling into a savings account, and I'm going to buy a rowing machine with it. So one of my goals is to be just a little bit more picky with the makeup that I buy. Another goal I have is, by golly, I'm going to start filming just a few more tutorials or get ready with me, so you can kind of see how a 46-year-old woman gets her face on and gets ready for work. So those are my goals that I have for 2017. They're not all of them. I don't want to bore you with all of them because you would be yawning and wouldn't understand what I was talking about probably. But those are just a brief overview of some of the goals that I have for 2017. I gotta get used to saying that. And if you have any goals or any resolutions, I sure hope you leave a comment. If you had any at all inclination, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I sure would love it. I know I've got some new subscribers. Again, hello, love you all. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye and peace, love, and take care of yourself. That's the nurse's orders. Bye-bye.